Hello everyone, this is Antonio, Assistant Professor in Computer Science from St. Joseph's College, Hosur. In this video, we'll be seeing about modules and classes in Python. So modules. When you are having large amount of code which has to be reused again and again, we can use modules. Even the functions also do the same thing. So the main difference between functions and modules is functions can be reused inside the same program, but if you want to reuse as part of code in other programs also, that you can bring it inside modules. And functions, you'll be calling the functions, but modules will be importing the modules. It will be stored like packages. So syntax is import module name. So here we can see the example using math module. So here import math is given. Result is equal to math dot square root. So inside math module we are having many built-in functions like square root, cos, sine, tan and everything. So here from that we are taking only one function called as square root. So math dot square root of 25. So that output will be stored in result, which is going to be 5. So when you print the result, you can see 5.0. So files means in modules are a logical way of thinking how your particular code is going to be organized. So how we are going to do that is through files. Physical way of representing modules is through files. So each file is going to be considered as an individual module, and the name of the file, how it is going to be stored is module name.py. So what module name we are going to give for that particular file, that module name.py, like that only we have to store it. So in all other programming languages we can import classes also, but here in Python we'll be importing only modules or the attributes inside the modules, like we saw in the previous example, math dot square root. So either you can import math module itself, or inside the module the function whatever we are using, that also we can import. Module namespaces. So here the naming of a module is very important. The name attribute is always included along with the module name. So see the example, there is a function called as a to I function. So that a to I function is available inside the module called as string. So you cannot directly call the a to I function. So always the functions inside the modules should include the module name also. So here you can see string dot a to I, like that only we have to call it. And each module will have its your own namespaces. So let's say for example we are creating our own function and our own module, and inside the module we are having our own function. Its name is also a to I. So when I am going to call my module, so here in the example the name of my module is my module itself. So inside that I'm having a function called as a to I. So when I'm going to call this a to I inside my module, so it will be like my module dot a to I. If you see here also built-in function a to I is there, and the function that I gave, that is also a to I. But it is not going to show any error because here this will be called as string dot a to I, and here it is going to be called as my module dot a to I. Okay, so there is a difference between both with the function, so there won't be any error. Next one is search path and path search. Search path is referring to the list of directories where you are searching for the modules to be imported. Path search is a process of searching for that particular path where it is, like that we'll be searching. So see the example, import, we are trying to import a particular package. So it will return an error if the particular package is not available in the path that you have specified. So when the path is not found, by default itself a search path will be automatically defined, either through compilation or through installation. So we can modify the search path in two ways. One is using the Python path environment variable that is available inside the shell, or using the command line interpreter. These are the two ways. So once the interpreter has started, directly we can access the path using sys.path. This is a sys module variable. So using that also we can access. So module built-in functions, the first one is import. So import function is used for importing modules inside our program. So the syntax of import is import name of the module, globals, locals from the particular list. So name of the module is okay. Globals means whatever is the current name of the global symbol table, that we can include. Locals are going to be the local symbol table. From list is, these are the list of symbols. So from the large list of symbols we can import a few symbols that we want. So next one is globals and locals. These are built-in functions that is going to return the dictionaries of global and local namespaces that is available. So from the function when you call, it is going to be a local namespace, and when you're going to globally means outside the function, like we discussed the main function. So outside the function, if you're going to access, it is going to be globals. So you can see the example here. def foo, print calling foo, a string is bar, and we are having an integer called as 42. So inside this is the function called as foo. So inside this, whatever we are printing, it is going to be local. So from here, we are going to try and access global keys and local keys. So whatever is there in the path, that will become the keys. So outside, if you see main global keys and main local keys, and here only we are calling the function called as foo. Reload. So if you want to again re-import a particular module again, we can do that using the reload module. So reload, what it is going to do, it is not going to re-execute it. It is just going to bind the module name with the particular code. That's it. So there are a few criteria for using this reload module. The first one is the module should be fully imported. Like we saw in the previous example, import math. So like that, it has to be fully imported. We just can't give import math dot square root. No, there this reload won't work. So the entire module must be imported, and it must have been imported successfully. Only then this will work. The second one is that if there is like a reload, the value that we are passing inside the reload must be the system variable, not a particular string that we cannot pass. So you can see here through the example, reload sys and reload sys. So here the sys is given within single quotes. It means it is just a string, whereas here reload sys is a system variable that is going to reload it. So that only it can that only must be there. Next one is classes. So classes are going to provide a definition for an object, but instances, what they're going to do is they're going to specify the class definition. So here is an example, creating the class address book entry is the name of the class, and within brackets we are passing the object. So inside the class we are having two functions. One is called as init and other one is called as update phone. Init, we are giving self, nm, ph, three parameters we are passing. Self dot name is equal to nm and self dot phone is equal to ph. These are the values that we are going to pass. Print created instance for self dot name. Def update phone, self command new phone. So self dot phone is equal to new phone, and we are going to print the updated phone number. Here we are creating instances for the previous class that we have created, John, and address book entry is the name of the class. It was having two parameters, name and phone. So first one is name and the second one is going to be your phone number. So it is going to say created instance for John Doe. Then we are creating another instance, Jane is equal to address book entry class name, and we are passing two values, Jane Doe, and the phone number is this one. So now how to access that instance is, here we are passing a variable, through that only we'll be accessing. So John. So when you say John dot name, so it will display John Doe. John dot phone, it is going to display the phone number of John. The same thing for the second one. Jane dot name is Jane Doe, and Jane dot phone number, it is going to. So next is creating a subclass. Subclass uses a concept of inheritance where we'll be having a parent class and a child class. Parent class will be defined first. Child class will be created next. So child class can access all the members of the parent class as well as its own members. So and the child class must always have a constructor of its own. So the parent class will also be called as base class, and the child class can also be called as subclass. So here are a few questions for you people to test yourself. Thanks for watching.